Hey, what's up, guys? It's like 11:48 p.m. right now. I just scrapped the video of me talking about first love versus first love. Sometimes I literally cannot get my thoughts straight, and it really annoys me. I think if I'm gonna keep making videos where like I actually want to talk about certain topics that interest me, I'm gonna have to like have a script beforehand, or just like bullet notes to go off of. So instead, I thought I'd just talk about a couple of my favorite movies that I've seen recently. Recently I've just been diving into like a lot of movies and filling my time up with watching like movies and shows. Um, I just There's just something about it. I just really like sometimes being able to see my feelings like represented on screen, or like movies. I know they're an exaggeration, but sometimes like they just really fill me up with like feelings of hope, or just inspire me and show me what I want in my future. And if not either of those things, then just sometimes I feel like I can understand myself or like people around me more because of movies, you know? Like, maybe it's corny to say, but I genuinely feel like media has a big effect on people, and it can really like help you understand things more, or help you to like learn and realize things that you haven't beforehand. One of the movies that comes to mind is Beautiful Boy. I made the mistake of watching that movie in school. Bro, I regretted it like halfway into the movie because I kept feeling my eyes tear up and I kept wanting to cry. Like, I'm over here in my Algebra 2 class, sitting next to my friend, trying to hold back tears and not get up to go blow my nose. But that movie was really beautiful. Um, it was hard to watch though, because it was really sad. It was really, I don't know the word, but it did make me think a lot, and it made me realize that, you know, it's easy to judge people, or try to put yourself in their shoes and be like, oh, I would react different. Oh, I wouldn't do that. You know what I mean? Like asking yourself why the main character kept relapsing, why he kept going back to the drugs. You know what I mean? But the point being that it's easy to do those things, but like sometimes you really just you can't genuinely put yourself in people's shoes. Sometimes you have to understand that you really cannot understand things, you know, like what someone is going through. Unless you've been through it, you can't understand why they do the things that they do, and the most that you can do is be there for them, you know. And then on a lighter note, I think, yeah, I don't think I want all the movies I talk about in this video to be like really deep and thought provoking or whatever. But I watched The Holdovers. That was a pretty good movie. My mom recommended it to me. It's about this group of teens, or are they teens? I think they are. Yeah, it's a boarding high school. Um, Basically, they're at boarding school, and so they get held over at school for Christmas break, which means they don't go home for whatever reason, and they stay at the school together. Eventually, all of them find a way out. Like, they get a way out, except for the main guy, and he stays with the teacher that nobody likes because he's low key an ass. Um, Really good movie. I really liked how the relationship between the teacher and the student like grew and evolved throughout the movie. I liked a lot of the themes in the movie, like the guy, the main guy, how he had issues with his dad. That plot twist was really good, honestly. I don't know if I want to spoil. I don't want to spoil it. I don't care. It's literally my video. No one's really gonna see this. But basically, it turns out the main character, he had said that his dad had died, and so he only had his mom. But then it turns out that the dad didn't really die. He just developed Alzheimer's. I think that's one where he forgets stuff. I think it's the disease where you forget things. Yeah, the dad developed that, and he got put into a psych ward, and that part was really sad. But I just like the way that the teacher stood in as a father figure for the main character, and like honestly, the first half of the first half of the movie really annoyed me, because bro, the teacher was literally such an ass for no reason to the kids, and he just got on my nerves. But the second half actually really warmed my heart a lot. It was a pretty sweet movie, all things considered. Um, a little bit slow at first, like I said, like really irritated me. But as soon as the teacher and the main character they started bonding, it grew on me. Another movie that I saw recently too, again more lighthearted, way more lighthearted, was the Sasquatch Gang. That movie was really good because I feel like I keep saying really good. I need to find more descriptive words. Um, that movie was good though because it was pretty funny. It was lighthearted. It was just sweet. Um, it was like it was like Napoleon Dynamite, but better. Because honestly, I don't like Napoleon Dynamite. I watched it once, and I thought it was like way too painfully awkward. And I like dry humor. I like really monotone humor, and even I couldn't handle that. So Sasquatch Gang was a little bit more enthusiastic, but it still had kind of like that dry-ish humor, kind of stale. Um, and yeah, I thought the main character and the girl that he had a crush on or whatever, I thought they were really cute. I liked the story because it was like just silly. It was kind of just like out there, um, just like a good movie to watch to enjoy and just kill some time. And then like I don't know how to explain these kind of movies. I guess okay. So I split up my movies into like a couple categories. Like I like to watch like deep, heavy movies. Make me think, make me reflect on stuff. And then I like to watch movies just to kill time, or I like to watch movies that I think are like fun. You know what I mean? Sometimes like I don't want to think heavy stuff. I just want to watch robots fight each other. Which brings me to my point. I watched the first three Transformers movies. Um, I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't gonna watch the third one because they took Megan Fox out, and I really liked her relationship with the main character. But I was like, you know what? It's a third movie. I might as well. I only didn't watch the fourth and like whatever else the rest of the movies because they took out the main cast. I hate like why would they do that? I was like, bro, I'm gonna get invested with the main character, the main cast for these first three movies, and then they're just gonna randomly switch it up. I don't feel like there's any point in watching that. And then the third one too, they just replaced Megan Fox's character with some random girl. Like, that was so stupid. But other than that, the first Transformers movie was really good, and I think after that they kind of just fell off. Like they progressively got a little bit worse. I don't know. They just really didn't have the same charm. I think. I think the third one especially. First and second, passable. Third, I don't know. Wasn't the same for me. But those movies were fun too. They killed a lot of time. But yeah. As I watch more movies, maybe this is the kind of video that I can see myself doing routinely, at least like once a week. Just going over the movies that I've seen recently, because I tend to watch a couple movies at least, like every week. So I think that'd be pretty cool. Um, as for the topics that I want to make videos about, that's where it gets harder because I don't just get to like ramble as much. So I really think I'm gonna have to start making scripts for those videos if I'm gonna start posting them. Um, but we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll just get better at talking in front of the camera. Either way, I just hope I can post more on here because I know I say that every video, but haven't really kept up with that promise. But anyways, I'll see you.